Hello, I'm Dr. G. Rex Crewley, the founder of Depth Healing Technology. What exactly am I doing if you call me up and you want a session for whatever it is you want a session for? So, depth healing is a marriage of mysticism, and all mysticism means is the deep, deep knowledges and truths that are vastly greater than science. So science is working, nonstop to try to understand and validate what mysticism has been doing for thousands of years. So I married through a long process the mystic understanding of things and knowledges and connections with the divine with cutting-edge quantum science. Cutting-edge quantum science. And that part is the proprietary frequencies that I am using. So what exactly am I doing? In the universe, everything functions from two basic laws. You can condense all the laws, there's so many laws, but they condense down to two, fundamentally. Perception and resonance. And perception gives you the vibration or your vibration or the vibration of your problems or whatever it is. It's from the perception. And then by resonance, you get whatever you got. So your relationships, your money, your lack of money, your health, your lack of health, everything you get from frequency resonance. And that frequency is coming from the subconscious mind. That gives you the perception. Perception is coming from and through the conditioning, the programming, the imprints in the subconscious mind. That gives you a frequency which gives you your reality. Okay? Now, you come to see me and you have, whether it's a health problem, a relationship problem, a business problem, any kind of thing that you need solved, answered, or removed. And you tell me. What I do with the various skill sets and empowerments that I have, I go through your subconscious database all the way back to your conception. Wherever it is, I surgically and very precisely locate that imprint or the belief, and I am able, with destructive interference waves, to remove it. Destructive interference waves, that's a quantum science term in physics, energy physics. When destructive interference waves hit each other, they cancel to zero. I have empowerments, spiritual empowerments through Tibet for destructive interference waves. And then, as I'm removing those negatives, I insert what's called a constructive interference wave. Constructive interference waves is a energy physics term. When they hit each other, they magnify, they amplify, they grow into greater complexity. My empowerment for constructive interference waves comes through India. So when you see me, I'm doing surgery. You describe the problem and all the various people, places, and things that are involved. I entangle all of that. And then I clear all of it. I start to disassemble and remove the causes which are in the subconscious mind. The original, I go in and I knock out the three original first downloads that are giving you your problem now. So I knock out the first 3 pillars. Then I come back to the age you are now, where you are now. And with those pillars gone, they're not in the subconscious anymore. They're completely, utterly removed. So the problems you have now, there's nothing to support or sustain the problem. I remove it the same way, using destructive interference waves and constructive, and I build you up in present time now. So fundamentally, depth healing technology is like a surgical procedure being done in the quantum field. When I say the quantum field, I mean your subconscious and unconscious mind, which is giving you the perception, which gives you the frequency, that gives you your life. It's giving you the problem. Every time I use a destructive interference wave, your brain reorganizes. It has to, because something was just removed. So when it's removed, the brain shifts, perception shifts, and that's changing the vibe. When I send in the constructive interference wave, it amplifies and raises your consciousness. It raises and heals your body. It alters everything in your surround, because internally you're altered. So depth healing is not something you practice. Depth healing is something you receive. It's a session. All that is required from you is that you show up with me. And I do everything for you. You get the result, the benefit, the healing, the changes, and it happens in real time. Now, sometimes the whole problem is gone in minutes or an hour. Sometimes it'll be gone in weeks, because it's a massive complex and it has to be disassembled. And in the subconscious, everything is blended with everything else. But the main thing to understand is, with depth healing as a technology, if we can find it, we can change it. If we can find it, we can disintegrate it, we can move it. It doesn't matter what it is, because we're working in the quantum field. The quantum field gives life to everything. That's all there is. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit about depth healing. At the end of every session, I give all my clients Deeksha. Deeksha is different. Deeksha is a special energy transfer that comes through me to you from the divine. It's not using any kind of quantum science. This is purely the divine, the real divine, not just some guide or teacher or an entity or anything like that. I'm talking the divine. I am an instrument of the divine. Depth healing was created by the divine. You can't go to school anywhere and learn that. That's a long story. So what happens in Deeksha is the divine that's connected to you, not me, will come through me, and it goes into your brain. And they know from functional brain scans that Deeksha lights up the frontal cortex of your brain enormously. And it starts to disassemble through neuroplasticity areas along the parietal lobes of your brain responsible for things like worry, fear, shame, stress, all of those kinds of triggers. They just start to be disassembled and go away. That comes through the Deeksha. And one Deeksha continues to work at least 6 months after. So it endorses all the work that you and I just did together. And my job is to make sure that there's nothing in your way to receive full grace from the divine. The divine is always bestowing grace, and 99% of us block the grace. We don't know we're doing it because it's in the subconscious. I'm a surgeon of the subconscious. So I hope that helps. The website is depthhealing.org, not .com, .org. Get a hold of me and I'll take care of you. God bless, and bye for now.